Well, 42 years ago today, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled to protect abortion rights for women. The anniversary of Roe v. Wade was marked locally with stories of women whose lives were impacted by the ruling. SNN's Suzanne Lee has more. Suzanne?
Thank you, Amber. Planned Parenthood of Southwest and Central Florida continue to push to erase the stigma surrounding abortion 42 years after the landmark Roe v. Wade decision, 1973 that occurred. The women who attended this rally today, they were too young to remember what that day felt like, but they offer appreciation for those who came before them, so they have a choice today.
For Planned Parenthood of Southwest and Central Florida, today's 42nd anniversary of Roe v. Wade needed to have a human face.
I certainly didn't want to have to make that decision. I didn't want to be pregnant. I took steps to make sure that that didn't happen. But life happens and you have to deal with it the best way that you can.
The human side of history from those who walked before.
The next thing I remember is the police showing up in my hospital room the next day, badgering me for the name of the doctor who had done this.
Speaker Elena Nash says she'll continue to stand up for a woman's right to choose.
And the stigma that's put on abortion really makes this decision that much more difficult to make.
On the 42nd anniversary of Roe v. Wade, exactly what does it mean to a new generation of women?
So a time to kind of like rally and keep fighting because the fight isn't over. It's like being active and asserting my presence as someone who exists and needs these rights is really important to me.
What frightens me is they better continue on because it is challenged frequently.
Planned Parenthood of Southwest and Central Florida President Barbara Zravecki says the new fight is House Bill 147, recently filed in Tallahassee,
which would require any doctor performing an abortion to have admitting privileges at a hospital within 30 miles. As a healthcare provider, we know how dangerous these attacks on women can be.
A few men attended Sarasota's rally.
I care about their health and safety, so I'm out here supporting Planned Parenthood today.
All in attendance agree on one thing.
It's an exciting day, yeah.
Now, House Bill 147 referred to in this story actually went to the Health Quality Subcommittee on January 8th, and the vice chair of that committee is our very own Representative Greg Stubbe.
Are there other groups opposing the abortion bill?
Planned Parenthood says that the American Medical Association and the Centers for Disease Control both oppose such legislation. Also, the Kaiser Health News, it's a website, they actually write more than 24 laws have been passed since 2013 for abortion procedural restrictions in some form. However, on the flip side of that, and you guys actually have a story coming up, Republicans in Washington just squashed an abortion bill late last night known as the 20-week abortion ban bill.